Number 1 says fill in the blanks with less than, greater than, or equal to. So here we have 2/3 times 17, and here we have 17. Since we're taking a fraction of 17 on this side, we know that this is going to be less than 17. Here we have 19/20 times 13 times 13. Again, since this is a fraction of 13, we know it's going to be less than. And here we have 11/12 times 52 and 52 times 11/12. Those are the exact same, so it's equal to. Number 2 says solve and show your work. So as we see here, we have 3/5 and 1/2. We can't do that since the denominators are different, so we have to list our multiples. For 5, we have 5, 10, 15. For 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we can see we can change them both to tenths. So 5 times 2 is 10, 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 5 is 10, 1 times 5 is 5. So 6/10 minus 5/10 is 1/10. 4 minus 2 is 2. So your answer is 2 and 1/10. Number 3 says shade the rectangle to illustrate how you would fold paper to find 1/4 times 2/3. So if you look here, here's our 0, our 1, our 1. This is broken into 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So this would be 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. Going the other way, we have 1, 2, 3. Therefore, this would be 1/3 and 2/3. So since we're doing 1/4 times 2/3, 1/4 is right here, 2/3 is right here. So we would need to shade in these two squares. So our answer is we have 2 shaded, which is our numerator, and we have 3, 6, 9, 12 total. So 12 would be our denominator. So your answer is 2/12, which you could simplify to 1/6. Number 4 says the table shows Chicago's typical monthly snowfall for several months. You have January, February, March, November, and December. Of the months shown, which has the greatest typical snowfall? So if you look here, we have 27 and 4/10, 23 and 1/10, 14 and 2/10, 3 and 21 and 6/10. So the greatest snowfall would be this 27 and 4/10, which is January. The least out of all of those would be the 3. So the least amount of snowfall falls in November. Number 5 says the graph below shows the number of garden tools needed for different numbers of group participating in a gardening day. How many tools are needed if 4 groups participate? So if you look here, your x-axis is the number of groups. So right here is 4. So we go up, and then we go over, and we see that they need 20 tools. And the last one has 113 and 63/100ths plus 27 and 14/100ths. So if I were to estimate, I would just ignore my decimals for right now, and I would do 113 plus 27. So again, 7 plus 3 is 10. Carry the 1. It'd be about 140 would be my estimate. Now I have to actually solve. So my decimals are lined up, which is the most important thing to remember. 3 plus 4 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. 3 plus 7 is 10. Carry my 1. 2 plus 1 is 4. And your 1. So your actual answer is 140 and 77/100ths, which, if you look, is very close to your estimate, which means your answer makes sense.